Today we're going to make this origami Easter egg. What you're going to need is a piece of square paper. Okay, it must be square or else the origami will not work. If you don't have square paper like that at home, you can get a piece of A4 paper, and then I'll show you how to fold it into a square paper. So make sure your paper is horizontal, which means the long sides are on the left and right, and the short sides are on top and at the bottom. Okay, and then choose one side. For example, I'm going to start here. So fold it up, okay, to the long side. Okay, so this line here will have to touch this line. Means that the short side should touch the long side. After you have folded it, it will look like that. Okay, so we're gonna cut off this area over here. Use the scissors, cut along this area. Okay, after cutting, you'll be left with two parts. So the part over here, the small one, you can just throw it away, and we're gonna use this part. When you open it up, it is going to be square. So that's how you're gonna get square paper. The first step, you have to fold your paper into half. Okay, I'm gonna fold it this way so that this part will be covered. Okay, so whichever part that you want it to be covered, it should face you, and the parts that are colored or that you want it to be outside should face the bottom on the floor. Okay, so fold from the bottom up, fold it half. After that, open up, okay, and then now you will fold this side over to this side. So from the left over to the right, like that. After you have folded it, open up. Okay, as you open up, you will see that there are two lines on your paper now. Okay, you can see it clearly on the origami paper. Okay, two lines. Alright, next, fold it from the bottom up again to make it half again. Okay, this time don't open it up. We're going on to the next step. Choose the right side. Okay, this point here will come into the middle line over here. Okay, so this point will go to this line right here. So just fold it, make sure the point will touch the line, like so. Okay, this is what your origami will look like after you do that. So for the A4 paper, this is for the origami paper. So now what you have to do is flip it over to the next side, okay, the opposite side, and then do the same. Take this point, fold it and touch it on this line. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it like that. Okay, now you have triangles like that. Okay, so the flaps, one will be at the front and one flap will be at the back. Okay, one flap at the front and one flap at the back. So now on top here, you can see that it can be open. So this point here, this point over here, you have to fold it to meet this point. So you fold it to meet together. Okay, then you get a square like that. Okay, so continuing, you have to make sure that the place that you can open like that is on top, and then the part that you cannot open is at the bottom. Alright, so pick one side, take this part that you can pull down, fold it all the way and touch this point here. So this point, okay, I'll show you again, this point will touch this point. Okay, I'm going to fold it nicely like that. Okay, so when you fold it down, you can see two flaps and a piece of paper at the back. open this up, okay, so you turn it around, so the part that can be open, now you flip it downwards, the part that cannot be open will be on top. So this point here, this point right here, you fold it down and touch this line. Okay, so fold it down and touch the line. After that, open it again. So you will see two lines. Okay, so this time the point will touch the first line on top. Okay, so now you have the triangle here. Choose one side. Okay, this side. There will be two pieces of paper here. Take the first one. So fold it, and then this point over here will have to touch this line. Fold it in. Okay, let me show you up close what it will look like. So this point will touch the triangle. This point will touch the line. And repeat for the other side. Same thing, there are two pieces of paper. Take only one, do exactly the same. Okay, so after folding it, it will look like a penguin. Okay, imagine this is the beak and these are the hands. Okay, so it looks like a penguin. Okay, now flip it to the back side, the place where it's empty. Okay, do the same for both of the flaps. Okay, this side doesn't have the triangle like the other side, but you have to fold it the same way. Okay, we're gonna continue from here. So same thing, find one side of the paper. Okay, see this point over here, this point, you have to fold it again inside to touch this point over here. Okay, so just fold it in and touch the point right there. Same thing for the other side. Okay, so after you have folded this area, okay, it will not be covered. You will have a sharp point over here. Alright, okay, so now you're done from this side. On this side, flip it over to the other side and do the same for both sides. So this point, fold it to the middle. This point, fold it to the middle. Okay, a reminder, you have to keep this part sharp and not covered. Alright, we're done with folding the second part in. So now, with this triangle on top, turn it down and let it be at the bottom. Okay, and then this part, this pointed part here, fold it downwards. Fold it downwards, like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay, because later you won't be able to see this part. So you have one folded part over here and one folded part at the bottom. Okay, now open these two flaps, just this side. The flaps on this side, 1 and 2. Open it up. Open up this one on top as well. As you can see, this part can be open. So the first layer of the flap, fold it inside. Fold it towards inside. Alright, and then the back part as well, fold it towards inside. And then you close it up. So you won't be able to see the messy parts anymore. It's just flat over here. Alright, then you close up the flaps again. Alright, so we have the flat top, okay, very tidy. So now you flip to the side. I want you to go to the side. If you open it up, okay, this top part here is actually locked. So you put your finger in, you will create a pocket, and then you just press it down like that. Okay, try not to break it. Okay, press it down. This is what it will look like. Okay, and then you close it up and fold it. Same goes to the other side. So you go to the other side, sideways, open it up, put your finger in, flatten it towards here, and then you close it. Okay, so just now it was flat, now it's sharp again. So the correct one is supposed to look sharp like that. So a slightly messed up one will be a little bit messy. Now you're almost done. What you have to do is look for a hole over here, okay, on top here. There will be a hole, a very tiny hole, and then you just have to blow into the hole. Same thing with this one. Okay, look for the tiny hole. Okay, I think you can see this hole better because this is slightly bigger. Okay, blow into this. After you have blown it up, it will puff up. Okay, it will look slightly like an egg. Not very rounded, but yeah. Then you can make it stand by pressing down the bottom a little bit. Okay, like that. On the bottom, make sure it's flat enough, and then it will be able to stand. And it will look like that. This is with the A4 paper. It will look slightly bigger. So we have a bigger size Easter egg and a smaller one. So with the origami paper, you don't have to color it anymore. But for the A4 paper, you can decorate it with paint, with markers, or anything that you like. Okay, any questions you can ask me, or if you need an extra Zoom class, you can let me know in the WhatsApp group. Flatten the pocket. This is a bit tricky, but point here, you have to meet this point over here. Okay?